Let me share with you guys another tip. All right, so this is the all 2x4 ceiling. We're here, so we are doing a renovation in this bathroom. But if you guys see that that's the house sunk as much, you see right here is flash. Over there it's about 1.25 inches. So the middle of the house is sunk a lot down, and it's really hard to finish with the tiles in the bathroom. If you're doing trim work, paneling, anything like that, it just kicks out everywhere. So we don't want that issues at the finishing parts. So what we do is we put a laser level in the corner from that point, and then we measure up, and we cut each piece of 2x4 to each piece of floor joist, ceiling joist, to make sure the ceiling now is perfectly level. We use laser level, so if you put the level from here to that point, to any point, it's accurate level. So that is just perfect, nice surface to work. We do that, we use that technique on the ceiling, and we use same technique on the floor. You cannot see right now, but it's done same way. The floor is still tilted one way, and we have to shimmer up, same as up there. But this technique works really good. At the end you have nice perfect level ceiling, straight, nice tiles finish all around, perfectly even. If you're doing some woods work around, everything just becomes so nice and so straight. So that's why we use this technique, and it works beautiful, works perfect. Floor to use this technique, and that's it. That's the trick. That's the trick. Sorry, that's the tip right there, and it works for us really good. And we're testing this technique for years, and I don't see other way to really get this job done faster, easier, or more accurate at the end. Okay, that's the tip. Hopefully you guys can use it, and I learn from it. Take care, everyone. In this case, we also did bathroom and kitchen at the same time. As you guys can see in the picture or in the video, the bathroom was the first floor. I'm sorry, the kitchen was the first floor, and the bathroom is above, right in the corner. So as I was telling in the first video, the whole house was off level a lot, about 1.75 inches at the highest point. So on the kitchen ceiling we had to do something. We framed one section of the ceiling. We was able to reframe whole thing new, change it to new floor joints. But the most of the part we couldn't do that. So we had to sister the beams, and then we had to make sure it's all level. And I think the next video it's a laser level set, and then that's the way how we get all our measurement precise, so we know what size of piece of wood we have to cut. So here is how the floor joist used to look after the bathroom and the kitchen was demo. So here is example how we set the laser level, so we know what we have to do. As you guys can see, there is a red mark on the walls, and also there is a laser right in the corner. So in this situation we had about 1.75 inch, the highest point to the flash of lowest point. Once we have that set, then we know what size shim we have to cut. I call them shim, but it's not really shim. What we do is we get a 2x4 and we use a track saw, and we cut 2x4 from one side different measurement, the other side different measurement. So we do that in parts. We do like every 4 foot. So here is how the ceiling looks after all the shims done. So now everything's perfectly level. And also we lifting the second floor plywood in here, so you guys can see how the shim was done in there, and that's how we ended up having a perfect level floor in the second floor bathroom. So that is the technique we use, and it works really good. So if you have problems with the off level, this I really suggest you guys to use this technique. It works really good. At the end, then when you install the tiles, then it's all perfectly level. You don't have like a crooked toilet or crooked sink, or you have to shim the sink. Nothing. It's just so good. And then when you trim in, doing a I don't know, paneling, custom trim, anything around the bathroom or like in the kitchen section, you put on the crown. Now you have same space gap from one corner to the other corner. Okay, here I'm leaving some pictures when we were after the demolition was done, so you guys can see how everything was looking. Like that corner right there, we just took off like a few bins. We was able to replace them completely, and here is how everything was done at the end. All right, take care everyone.